Good morning, happy morning, energetic morning. So this is day one wealth mastery. I really enjoyed this session because we want to know about wealth. We are thinking about wealth is money,
Yes.
but it is not. So what is wealth? Before I am starting to the wealth mastery, you please don't skip any one of this session. It will power pack the sessions 15 days. I will guide you step by step to create a generational wealth. Because if you are creating wealth, that will not giving happiness to you, and it is not giving joyful life to you, it is not useful. So whenever wealth means, you have to enjoy your life. So what is wealth? What is definition for wealth in your aspect of knowing the wealth? Please type it in the chat box, otherwise unmute and tell what is wealth means. So what is wealth? Okay. So no one is having definition for wealth. So this is the definition for wealth. See, wealthy person has money, health, and fulfilling relationship. Wealthy person having money, health, fulfilling relationship, and meaning for life. That's they live the purpose. Live with the purpose. So that's the concept of wealth. So if you have these four components, if you have money, if you have your health, superb health, and you have your better relationship with your family and friends and your colleagues, and you are living the life with meaning, it is called as wealth. So it is wealth. So before I am going to this, these four components is very, very important. That is money, health, relationship, and meaning for life. Is these four things is aligned to you, you will be doing lot of things simply. So what I am trying to tell here is, you see, if you don't have money, you have health, you have relationship, better relationship, you have purpose in your life, you will not happy because you don't have money to buy anything. You have a lot of money, but your health is spoiled. You will not able to enjoy that money. See, you have the money, you are healthy and fit, you not able to enjoy the life with your family and your kids or your relationship. How you are thinking this is giving the fulfilling life? It will not. So like that, if you have the money, you have the health, you have the relationship better, but you don't know the purpose to live. You simply morning waking up and doing all these things and going to sleep. It is not getting that joy and happiness to you. How you are feeling. So that's why I am telling, if you want to build wealth, you want to become healthy, wealthy, and happy. So you have to give importance to money, health, relationship, and purpose. Is this clear? Type C in the chat box.
கடைசியா என்ன
If you
சொன்னீங்க?
don't know the definition of health, you don't know the definition of wealth, you will not get the wealthy person. So that's how your wealth is created. So I will give the why people are not creating wealth. Before I am going to financial health checkup, I will ask this question to you. Why people cannot build wealth? Because they never clearly define wealth. For wealth, for me, is something different than the wealth for me to Nachepan, the wealth for me to some persons. So they never clearly defines wealth. It means you have the measurable target. For example, I want to healthy and fit. I want to become 65 kg weight, and I want to do whatever I want to do. So that's health definition for me. What is wealth definition for me? I want for money. I want to create 10 lakhs per month income without any hesitations, with ease. So that's my money goal. So like that, you have to clearly define your wealth in all aspects of your life. For me, relationship in my family, I don't want to fight with my wife and kids, my family members. If I am fulfilling that, I am happy. Purpose of my life is I want to create healthy, wealthy, happy India. So for that, I am daily doing my works. That's giving happiness. So you clearly define your goals. So people will not define their goals, will not build wealth. And they make it moving target. For example, if this month I am fixing 10 lakhs per month means I next month I am fixing target for 20 lakhs per month. That's not advisable, but if you are achieving your goal, you have to fix that goal in the next direction. But day to day, you are not doing this and you are doing the fixed moving targets, you will not reach anything. So that is the second mistake people are doing. Third mistakes are they are doing, they define it in ways that make it impossible to achieve. For example, for me, 1 crore per month, 1 crore per year is achievable. 1 crore per month is not achievable, it is impossible. But I am fixing the target of 1 crore per month. How I can sustaining to that? So that is people another biggest problem. So you have to fix a realistic goal for you and you have to realistic plan for that. So another problem is they listen to experts and give experts the responsibility to make it work rather than taking responsibility themselves. For example, if you have the mentor, for example, if I am giving some expert opinion to you means you are taking that expert opinion as such. You are giving responsibility to me. This is the job of Karthikeyan to do that. So this is the responsibility of Karthikeyan to create wealth for me. So that is telling this. I am doing that. So you are fixing responsibility to that person, that expert. But whenever you are taking responsibility for your life, your actions, that's your change your life. So that is the biggest mistake. So we all invest like he told, they told, this expert told, that expert told. But you have to make a decision. You have to take a responsibility. And another one big thing in creating wealth is they give up when they when they face major challenges. For example, I am creating this wealth mastery and super doctors up. But I am finding difficult to get doctors to this community. But I am overcoming these challenges day by day. But I am not quit. So you also having that courage to go with this. So whenever you are creating, you are want to create 10 crore rupees wealth means you are having the major challenges in your life, you don't quit. How can you move forward like that? You have to think. So that is the mindset you have to create. And last but not least, all the doctors having this problem. We are fear of numbers. All doctors is having fear of numbers. I know that. Most of the doctors, they don't want to study maths. They study botany and zoology. They come to doctor. And fear of numbers means what it is calculating the money, enjoying more money, they will feel unhappy. They will feel uncomfortable when you are talking about money. So today, Anwas, first thing I have to tell to you is creating wealth. You love numbers. Type it in the chat box. I love numbers. I love numbers. Type it in the chat box. Today, Anwas, your heart and soul put to numbers. You create a wealth.
I love numbers.
Super. So today, Anwas, you have to love numbers. So next thing is I am giving the questions to you. Each questions is having 20 questions I am giving. Each questions marks 10. Okay, and you have to scale it as 1 to 10 if you in that part. Okay, that is yes or no questions. If you have yes, you put yes, or no, you have give no. So I am doing something means you have to give 5 and you have to calculate your score. I am sharing my screen. So this is your health checkup for today. Okay. Able to see my screen? Okay. If my screen is visible, type yes in the chat box. So today is Wealth Mastery Day 1, the financial checkup. We will check our financial literacy about in 5 topics. Your goals, your planning, your investing strategies, and what you think about wealth and assets, and your financial discipline. So I am giving you the simple thing to know your wealth. Are you ready to take your checkup, financial checkup? Because you don't know where you are standing, you will not go where you want to go. That's the truth. Because for that only we are advising the patients to take health checkup. Where you are now. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming to the financial goals, Actually, you will make it like this. If you have these questions correctly, means you will say yes. For example, question N. Are your financial goals genuinely your, or might you following what others do? What it means? It means you are fixing your financial goals for you, or somebody told you are able to make 1 crore per year. You fix that goal. How you are fixing? Yes or no? If your goals is genuinely your, you put yes, or if your goals is others goals, you will put no. That means 0. If your goals is yours, you will put 0. Sorry, 10. Others means you will put 0. Any doubt in this, you please type it in the chat box or unmute and ask. I will clear your doubts. For example, your financial goal genuinely your means, for me, I want to earn 6 crore rupees to retire early. That fire number is 6 crore per. That's my financial goal. If I will fix my financial cost goal as 100 crores means, why I am fixing 100 crores? That is my lifetime achievement. How can I come to that 100 crore? Somebody told 100 crore or 10 crore or this much is possible. So if I am fixing that, that is somebody influencing me to fix that goal. So like that, you are not influenced by any person. You have your own numbers. That's yes or no. Second question, do you regularly write down your financial goal to keep yourself accountable? So you are writing your financial goal or not? If you are writing your goals daily, you put yes 10 marks, otherwise 0. Third question, do you adjust your investment as you move through different life stages? For example, if you are in 33rd decade, you will invest 10%. If you are in 4th decade, you will invest 15%. You will be in 55th decade, you will invest 25%. Like that, you have any plan? You adjust your investment as you move through the different life stages. Fourth question is, do you know how much of your annual income to invest for a comfortable retirement? This year, I earn this much. I have to invest this much to retire early. So you have any strategy for that? If you have, you will do that. You do that 10, otherwise you will put 0 for that. So this is about financial goals. Next, we go to planning. Planning is simple. Do you understand the difference between chasing the market trend and following the long-term investment plan? This is like RTNs are told like this, so I am doing this. Some person is told like this, my friend told like this, I invest like this. So you are doing this like someone is telling something and you are doing, or otherwise you have the crystal clear plan for you. a long-term investment plan. Without roaming around the shining objects, you are doing this. Question number 6. Are you aware of 4 major risks that comes with investing? 4 major risks that comes with investing. I will teach you all the risks, but you will know the risks. If you fall all these things, you will be lost all the money in stock market like that. Whenever you are going for investing, you have the risk, you know the risk or not. Question number 7. Do you include inflation in long-term investment calculation? Do you include inflation in long-term investment calculation or not? For example, my example is my target to reach financial independence retire early is my fire number is 6 crore. For that, I have given the inflation rate of 7%. For like that, you have given any inflation rate for your goal or not? If you include inflation, it means 10, otherwise 0. Have you calculated how much you will truly need to retire comfortably? Already know your retirement number. Have you calculated how much you will truly need to retire comfortably? Coming to the investing strategies. Do you have the plan to weather market downtrends or crash without panicking? You have the plan to invest in stock market or gold or in real estate, wherever you go. You don't have the fear when it loses or when it goes high. You don't have that much problem there. Do you have a plan to weather market downtrends or crashes without panicking? Tenth question. Do you know the key factor that actually makes an investment successful? What is the key factor? That is also I will tell. Screen not clear. Why? Yeah, I check your internet. I think my internet is okay. Now it is clear, able to see. Okay, thank you. Question number 11. Do you follow the clear checklist or set of rules or set of steps before investing? You have any checklist? So I am going to invest here. So these things I have to check. You have the checklist or not? If you have the checklist, you put 10. Otherwise, you will put 0. Question number 12. Are you aware of when most wealth is typically created during the investment process? Are you aware of when the most wealth is typically created during the investment process? Question number 13. Can you distinguish between the assets that truly grow your wealth and those that good on paper? You have the asset in paper, but that will not grow. For example, you are investing in stock market. 1 lakh rupees you are invested. That 1 lakh rupees ideally is there. It will not grow. That means it will not growing asset. It will stable asset. For example, in your place, you are taking one flat that is 10 lakhs rupees per you are spent for that. But now also it is 10 lakh rupees only. It is stable asset. It will not grow like that. Can you distinguish between the asset that truly grow well and those that put on paper? Question number 14. Have you thought about what real financial wealth means to you? Have you thought about what real financial wealth means to you? For example, for me, 6 crore is real financial wealth for me. What for yours? If you know, give it 10, otherwise 0. Do you recognize how your mindset can influence your ability to build wealth? You recognize your mindset problems any day, anywhere? Do you recognize how your mindset can influence your ability to build wealth? Question number 16. Do you know how to create multiple streams of income? Do you know how to create multiple streams of income? Last part. If you have these practices, you will give yes 10 marks. If you're not having these practices, you will give 0 marks. Do you consistently track your expenses and stick to a budget? You track your budget or not? Do you consistently track your expenses and stick to a budget? Or you are not tracking your expenses? Do you have an emergency fund that cover your 6 months of your expenses? Question number 18. Do you have an emergency fund that cover your 6 months of your expenses? If you have your emergency fund, that I am saying that happy fund. Do you have an happy fund that cover your 6 months of your expenses means you.
Emergency fund.
Question number 19. Do you avoid unnecessary debt and only borrow what you can comfortably repay? You have a lot of debts, but you borrow more money for your lavish life. You avoid unnecessary debt. Necessary debt you can take. Avoid unnecessary debt or not. If you are not taking more debt, you will give 0. You are avoiding means 10. Question number 20, last question. Do you review your financial goals and progress at least once in a year? If you are reviewing your financial goal every year, you give 10. Otherwise, you will give 0. How much your score for 200? 20 question into 10 is 200. How much your score? Please type it in the chat box. As of now, how much your score? Please type it in the chat box. Yeah, Priyanka told that you. Okay. Match weapon 75. Okay. Dr. Minal Kudi and Meenakshi. Dr. Meenakshi is 30. Okay. So Minal Kudi is 50. So you are in what stage in financial and wealth creation? You know your stage now. Your score is all are less than 100. If more than 100 means you have 50% knowledge about finance, wealth. If less than 100 means you are want to know about wealth. You want to create wealth. You want to know the step by steps. These questions are created by what are all the essential things is need to create wealth. So I am giving the exact steps to build your wealth coming 14 days for you. So you don't feel that just a second.
சார் கேட்கல சார். சார் மியூட்ல இருக்கீங்க சார். இன்னும் கேட்கலையே. ம்? இல்ல இல்ல இதுல
Sorry,
நீங்க
call.
வீடு பக்கம்
Okay. So that's all. It means you want to create the wealth means you know the step by step how to create wealth and what is wealth, how to build wealth without complicated things. So wealth creation is the simple thing, but for that you need some commitment, some mindset, some discipline. That's all. You have to don't think too much to create wealth. So what you feel now about your wealth score, wealth checkup, how you feel? Please type it in the chat box how you are feeling after going through this exercise. I am having no knowledge about wealth. Yeah, that's also good. If you don't have the knowledge, you will learn 100%. If you have some amount of knowledge, you will struggle. This is correct or that is correct. So you appreciate yourself. Oh, okay, don't have anything, don't know anything. I will learn and I will apply. I will create a wealth. So any other persons feeling anything? So what I am trying to tell about wealth is, I already told you this formula. I am Jen. First, you have to know this truth. You have to work on yourself first. I am Jem. And you have to grow your money, earn your money, and you have to manage your money. So, the 5 elements of wealth is earning, spending, saving, growing, and contribution. That's I am Jem. That earning, spending, saving, growing, contributing. So living is giving. You want to live, you want to give something. So today I will given 5 questions to you. So write it down, these questions. This is homework for you. You go and reflect these questions. What is money to you really? Money na what? என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க? What do you think about money? What is money to you really? Money is happiness, money gives energy, money gives lot of things, money gives joy. Like that, what do you think about money? What is money to you really? Second question. What money is not to you? What money is not to you? For me, happiness is not money. For me, happiness is giving to others. Like that, what money is not to you? Money is not happy to me. Like that. Third question. Who am I without money? Who am I without money? This is the difficult questions to answer, but you have to reflect it. That will help you to know about your status. Fourth question is, who am I with lots of money? Who am I with lots of money? Fifth question is, in my life, in my wealthy life, have to be. What to have means to have what I want. What I have, what I want to have. What I want to do. What do I have to do for that? For that having. For example, I want to have 6 crore rupees. What do I have to do? I have to do earn more money. What do I want to be? I want to be more energetic, more enthusiastic, more giving person. So, like that, what do you want to have and what to do to have that, and what you want to be to get that? What do you have, do, be? This is the question for you. You have to answer this question. I will post this question in the group also. So please go through this question and answer today itself. Before going today night, you will get these questions, answer these questions. Any doubt in this? Any questions you have? Yeah, I am send it in the group. I posted in the questions in the group. Okay, so you go and answer this. நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு பணக்காரனாகணும், ஒரு வெல்தி பர்சனா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் இருக்கு. பட் we are not creating that wealthiness in our life. Why? Because we don't know what is wealth. We don't know how to step by step creating the wealth. So it's time to switch on your wealth button. Okay. So like tuning the radio, you will tune yourself to listen some good music. So that's all about today. I think time is up. So you have any doubt in this, you please ask me. Otherwise, you go and reflect these questions. And if you willing to share, you share it in the group also. Thank you so much. Anything you want to ask? Any doubt in this?
சார் அதே மாதிரி அந்த 20 கொஸ்டின்ஸையும் ஒரு தடவை திருப்பி ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் மட்டும் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
You want that 20 questions?
எஸ் சார். குரூப்ல ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் பண்ணுங்க.
Okay, I will share it with you. Okay.
ஓகே சார்.
Okay.
தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Okay, thank you so much. Make a great day. You go and reflect all these questions and you will get all these things. You will listen to what people are doing. Actually, it will create step by step conscious mind to subconscious mind. You have to think about this to create a wealth. So that's my method to create your exact step to create wealth. So I am figuring it out that your wealth is in your hand, but you are always tell I am not getting money, not doing all these things. So you have that task today. Okay, so you have that task today. Before closing the session, you go to WhatsApp group and you put what is the biggest learning and Balban movement you learn something today. And you put your questions, answers. After you are writing your question answers, how you are feeling that. You type it in the chat box. That is the task today. These 3 tasks. You have to go and fill the 5 questions, post your biggest learning and put your goal before. put your feelings after you are finishing this. Okay, thank you so much. Make a great day. We will meet tomorrow with biggest session about the one reason you don't get money. Thank you so much. Make a great day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.